students, today we will study the topic tenses. In that, first of all, we will take present tense. Okay, and in present tense, we start with simple present or indefinite tense. And let's discuss the form of this tense, that how do we frame sentences in simple present tense or indefinite tenses. So the first format is subject plus verb's first form. So always remember, we always use first form of the verb in simple present or present indefinite tense. And here the subject can be I, means first person pronoun, and we means this is again first person, but what is the difference between these two words? I is used for singular number and we is used for plural number. So with singular number subject or with plural number subject, we use first form of the verb. For example, I go. So I is a subject and go is the first form of the verb. Now let's take a few other subjects like the third person. Okay, he is used for masculine gender, she is used for feminine gender, it is used for neutral genders, and anybody's name can also be a subject in a sentence. So if we have such kind of subjects like third person pronouns, either in masculine or in feminine gender, or it or anybody's name, then we use first form of the verb, and in that first form of the verb we change the spelling a little bit and we add s or es, right? Like the first example, we have taken I go. So if here we will write go for the third person he, then it should be goes, goes. He goes. But in this next example, you can see he talks or she talks. So talk is the first form of the verb talk, and we add only s with talk, it becomes talks. So always we should use s or es with the first form of the verb if our subject is in third person pronoun like he or she, or if anybody's name is coming like Ravi talks a lot in the classroom. So like that, we should add s or es with the first form of the verb. Now our subjects can be plural number also, like they, or second person you, or any plural noun like girls, boys. Girl is a singular number, so plural number is girls. Boy is a singular number, so its plural number is boys. So with these kind of subjects also, we write first person of the verb in simple present tense. For example, boys play. We should never say boys plays, okay? Because plays means verb plus s. That format is used with singular number subjects. Like boy plays is correct, but boys play. Girls play. Girls laugh. Like this. Now if we'll make the negative sentence. Negative sentence means we should add not in the sentence. The meaning should be negative. So what do we do for that sake? We simply add do not. Like the subject can be I, first person singular number, or second person you, or plural number first person we, or plural number third person they. Okay, so with I, you, we, they, we use do not or don't. D-O-N apostrophe T can also be used. So with these subjects we add don't and then we write the first form of the verb. So it becomes they don't reply, they don't play, they don't fight, I don't talk, you don't listen. Okay, so it can be any of these subjects, and then don't or do not is added, and after don't we write the first form of the verb. Now what do we do for these subjects? He, she means third person. For third person we cannot write do not or don't, so here we add es and make do as does. So it becomes does not or doesn't, DOESN''T. Okay, and the rest of the format is the same. So the subjects can be any, like it can be masculine gender, he, third person, or feminine gender, third person, she, or anyone's name, or it, and along with that we write does not or doesn't plus verb's first form is used. For example, Sarita does not study or Sarita doesn't study. We can never ever say Sarita do not study, because Sarita is someone's name and it is singular number. They do not study, they don't study, but she doesn't study, he doesn't study. Okay? Now how to make an interrogative sentence? Just do or does comes first before the verb, before the subject, and then the verb's first form is used. Okay, like in this example you can see does she sing or does he write. So we use do or does. Do is used for plural number, like do they play a match or do they talk to you. So for plural number we use do, for singular number we use does, then we use the subject, and after that we use the first form of the verb. And in negative interrogative sentences, what do we do? Negative interrogative sentence means we ask a question, but in that sentence we also use not. Means this is an interrogative sentence, but its sense is not positive, it is negative. That's why we call it negative interrogative sentences. And there what do we do? In the similar manner, we first of all we use do or does as per the subject. If the subject is plural number, we use do. If the subject is singular number, then we use does. After that, subject comes. Subject is followed by not. And then we use again the first form of the verb. So first form of the verb is used in all the sentences, in all the kinds here, in simple present tense. So an example we can take that do they not play? Okay, do they not write? Or does he not sing? Does she not dance? So here we are using do or does as per the subject. Okay, and then we are using the subject, whatever person it is or number it is, singular, plural, or masculine gender, feminine gender, whatever is our subject. Then we are adding not. Does she not sing? Do they not play? So we are adding not after the subject, and then we are using the first form of the verb.